But look at Cookie now. I mean, she's posting 2 videos in one day. I mean, how cool is that? Just kidding. You probably don't even think about that. But as you know, in my last video, I just mentioned how Season 2's release date is July 7th. And you know me, the queen of boyboo theories on YouTube. Just kidding, I'm not the queen of that. Other people on Tumblr most likely are the queen of boyboo theories. I just come up with shit. Yes, you noticed, I have a lot of theories on the new twins, the new idol twins. You know, I have the picture up here, you know. These guys. So, you're probably like, okay, I love how I'm seeing your shirt right now. That's a pretty cool shirt. So, you know, we have these new 2 pictures, which I did print out for my wall because... But you're probably thinking, okay, we get it. You think these 2, I called them shitheads. I forgot to turn on my extra light. Did that do anything? No, but did a little bit. I forgot to turn my extra light. I know that one too. Let's see. Not doing shit. Okay. Let's keep my top light on them. Like I said, these guys, you're probably like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about these guys so much? What if I told you these 2 right here, Akihiko and Haruhiko, I don't know which one is who, I can't remember, are after our beloved YUMOTO right here. Well, why do you say that, you may ask? Well, do you remember how in Season 1, the student council's rings had green on it? I actually got this idea, another Tumblr user, can't remember her name at the moment, but I'll definitely post it in the description if I remember what it was. She posted up a theory saying, hey guys, you know how these student council rings had green on the back of them? And that season was all about Atsushi at the end? And everyone's like, okay, yeah, what are you talking about? Well, if you notice on these 2 twins, I left I use my web camera, to be honest, and this is probably the fucking stupidest decision I knew my entire goddamn life, especially when I just post pictures on the thing, but I'll just use pictures of real things. If you notice, their brooches, well, the little things they're wearing, what color are they, guys? That's right. They are red or scarlet. So what does that mean, do you may ask? Well, remember what happened in Season 1. They were green. They're red this time. Who's the only character who we know is mainly associated with the color red? If you guessed, our beloved, if you guessed YUMOTO, you're correct. I think this, like I said, because that one Tumblr user was like, oh yeah guys, don't forget that these guys have red brooches, and last season had Atsushi Senpai as the main, and if you haven't watched boyboo, I don't know why the fuck you're watching this, go away. But, you know, Atsushi, I don't know why I keep changing from my phone to this, but Atsushi was green. Atsushi's main color, he's associated with green. It's like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is associated with red or pink in the manga. And then, you know, you have the others, because Mercury is obviously blue. Mars is red, but in boyboo, Mars is pink, which is Vesta. Jupiter is green, and Venus is yellow, or orange. And in boyboo, it's just like that. You have YUMOTO, who's associated... Let's watch my phone. YUMOTO, who's associated with reds, N, who's associated with blue, Atsushi, who's associated with green, Io, yellow, Ryu, pink, and also, I gotta find it. Whenever they are getting their transformation items in episode 1 of season 1, they are all even glowing. The colors they represent, which a lot of magical girl anime does this. Even Shugokara did it with, like, Amu was literally pink. A lot of times the main character is pink, but this show kind of broke the boundaries, making the main character red, because in the original Sailor Moon, they colored her red. Which, she's actually pink in the manga, but in the S manga, she is actually red. But in the first 2 arcs of the manga, well, seasons, not arcs, because they are arcs, her main color was pink, which is why her favorite color is pink, which I believe Yumoto's favorite color is red. Just dropped something, but, like I said, these twins, if also their ending song is about, I didn't really research it, kind of like, oh, popped into my head, like, I'm gonna make a video really fast. Their song, they sing the ending song, these guys. Like, put it back here, you can't see anything back here. The twins, you know, they sing, their ending song is about a star, so everyone's like, they're looking for that star. What star could it be, you may ask? It's probably him. Because if you remember in the last season, Yumoto, he is Sailor Moon, he is the leader, otherwise he would not be in the middle. And I understand a lot of people are like, well, Enchan is the leader. No. I know everyone has different things, but Yumoto, since we're following the magical girl trope, the blonde one is obviously going to be the leader. I don't know if Sailor Moon obviously started this trope. It's just most people just follow it. But in Shugokara, the main character and pink hair. So, I never watched a lot of magical girl anime. I don't intend watching Madoka Magica because I've heard a lot of weird and horrible, not horrible things, but a lot of things that I'm personally not into. Won't give any spoilers away because I know a lot of people don't watch it at all, and I really don't know anything about it, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. But on and about with the Battleverse, like I said, most likely, I think Yumoto is the leader because, well, like I said, also with the magical girl trope, he's not really a I don't know, he's my personal favorite in the show. But, I don't know exactly, I know for a fact, season 2, I know this is going off topic with the twins being evil and shit, which we all know this. They're obviously after Yumoto, because, like I explained in my twins are evil theory, which you might want to watch that. You don't have to watch it, but I would. It's not a strong theory yet. Until episode 1 comes out on the 7th, I will definitely revamp some of my theories for season 2. I'm sorry I don't have a great camera yet. I'm asking for a camera that autofocuses for my birthday, which is coming up in September, which is actually 3 months from now, because today is the 4th and my birthday is September 4th. But definitely these guys will get new transformations because these people are obviously, I don't know, because like in the magical girl trope, every season the villain gets stronger, and I don't know why they don't. My sister was talking to someone, I can't remember who it was, I think when I was at Hot Topic the other day. She was like, you know what, you would think, I was at Hot Topic, she's like, you know, they would think that the bad guys would send their hardest monster first. No, they go off easy first. They're like, I can do this shit, and then they get killed, and like, you fail, you die, next person. No, I don't know why. I should write my own magical show, magical girl anime, where the enemy is really strong at first and tries to kill them, but it turns out the main character is just like a badass. And okay, not enough of that. Like I was saying, I don't know why these guys would be after Yumoto. But like I said, in their new ending, they are singing about a star. I don't know what star they're looking for or why they're looking for Yumoto, but like I was saying before, I just went off again to this. YUMOTO destroyed, well, he healed his brother in episode 12 flawlessly after he powered up. So, if this is going to be like Sailor Moon, YUMOTO is going to definitely, he might power up first, like he just did in the last episode of season 1. But, I don't know how to explain how he's going to power up. I kind of would like YUMOTO maybe to get a different item because he is the leader, but I know that's a little bit too much like Sailor Moon. I don't know, it used to bug me how Sailor Moon always had the brooch and the others had wands. I mean, that's kind of lame. If I was a Sailor Guardian, I would want probably a wand, because the wands are pretty cool, but a locket would be really cool too. I mean, I'm trying to think of what the new transformation times would be. But anyways, but I can tell you this, in this promotional art, they still all have their bracelets, so maybe they're not, I know for a fact they're not trying to get away anything at season 2. They're like, can't let anyone do anything. All we're gonna do is show them there's new twins, and there's these guys. We have our PV out. Like I said in my last video, there is a new live event in 5 days, which I can't watch it because I don't have Nico. I have Nico a personal account on there. I don't have the premium account, which is how you watch live events, but then I always sleep through them anyway because I'm on summer break right now. But I will definitely check my Tumblr and my Facebook on that day. And even you guys can send me stuff. You guys never talk to me, really. I don't have like the 2 same people commenting on all my videos. And there's 8 of you. Like 8 of you guys. There's other people too. I mean, I got some new commenters. Hey guys, if you're watching. They were cool. I mean, they commented on all my videos. I mean, heck, I'm glad you watched them, but I'm getting off topic. This will definitely be a rambling again, maybe a theory video. I don't know if I'm going to title this yet. But I have a feeling with season 2, if these 2 are as strong as I think they're going to be, they're going to wipe these guys out in episode 1 like that. But then you have the student council. But my problem is, I don't know if they can transform because if you look at the last episode, they don't have their rings on or anything, so it kind of worries me. But I feel like the student council, I don't have a picture of them. I have them, their uniform on the side of me, but I'm too lazy to get off my wall because there's like 5,000 pieces of tape, and this only has 30 pieces of tape, so I put them on top of my thing so I had to reach up to get them. But, like I said, but if we know how YUMOTO is, YUMOTO could wipe these guys out in an instant if you really could. But then these guys could do it too. Like, this is just a big, I don't know how this is gonna work. Personally, I mean, if it works with these guys. Because, I mean, look at these guys. They're so even! And then you have these guys. They're just so adorable. I mean, I don't know. Because they just have that air around them that you're just like, there's no way you can't be important. There's no way it's just going to be like Sailor Moon. Sailor Stars. I can tell for a fact they have malicious intent or something, because if you watch the PV, guys, they're just like, we must do it. What must you do? Become an idol. They're like, well, we gotta become an idol. I thought they already were idols. Are they just evil? Or I don't know how they're going to become idols or how they're going to do any of this. But I have a feeling that whenever their music, I know I posted, like, these are mostly a variety of twin theories. This video is going to be probably about 30 minutes long, I bet, because I just have so many ideas. But I have this theory where this is my own personal theory because I watched Josie and the Pussycats. It's a really good movie, by the way. They put subliminal messages in their music, but what if they don't know it, but what if these guys do it on purpose? I just dropped something again. Do it on purpose. Why wouldn't they do it? They could get fame. They could trick people by being like, oh yeah, just listen to our music. Then once these guys, what if, I know people on Tumblr keep coming up with the idea, what if these guys, what if a couple of them, like Ryu or Yeah, I think in this season, maybe, if I remember Sailor Moon Stars, they're going off of stars here because idols. In Sailor Stars, all four of them, all five of them except Usagi, knew about the star with 3 lights. They're like, oh my gosh! And it turns out Ami, which would be N10, had a membership card in like the 10s, I think. So she had a gold membership card to their fan club. So I don't know if it's gonna be like Sailor Stars. And the sister, I'm sorry, we were chatting earlier. She's at work, but I know it's gonna be like Sailor Moon. So I guess in Sailor Moon R, you know, there was a kid. There is no kid falling down. Unless you like my headcanon or my joke headcanon that YUMOTO is Enonashi's future baby. Because look at those parents. Look at those proud parents and those two. They're brothers. I don't know anymore. But if these twins are as evil as I think they're going to be, we're going to have some problems. Well, the boys are. Because these twins, they just seem, like I said before, they seem really bad. I normally don't jump to conclusions. Just kidding, I jump to a lot of fucking conclusions. But I don't know how or why, like I said, like multiple times, I keep repeating this because I don't know why they would want YUMOTO. Besides, he is very powerful. If you remember an episode, I believe it was 2. Yeah, it might have been 2. Yeah, it was 2 definitely. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. They were like, at the end of the episode, they're like, you know what, YUMOTO handled it all by himself. We didn't even need to be here. And Wombat's like, oh, nonsense. If you guys just gotta believe in yourself more. But then if you read the novel, in the translated version, Wombat's like, oh, he's the god of love. Headcanon, and I'm like, as YUMOTO is like YUMOTO, you know, like in Sailor Moon's Usagi was Serenity. But if YUMOTO's, I'm just kidding. That theory is just not going to ever happen. I don't know why I keep bringing it up. That's what fan fiction's for, kids. Don't read fan fiction. You'll die. But like I said, I don't know. But like I said, I did post. These are my last video, which if it'll, it was doing. Yeah, the twins right here. It's kind of hard to see on my camera, but like I said, I did on my last video. There's at the end. If you skip to like 12 minutes 40 seconds, you will get to all the character profiles, and I did post the link in the description below in that video, so you know which one it is. But like I said, these 2 twins are just the death of me. I will not rest until season 2 comes about, so I know what's up with these guys. They're evil, intense. But like I said, their little brooches are red, and I don't have a picture anywhere of the student council in their normal forms for weird reason. I really enjoyed the student council season 1, and I really hope they are like the Outers in season 3 of Sailor Moon, which most likely they will be, because why else would they be here? They would have gotten rid of them by now. Just saying. But there's not a lot I can really tell you about on season 2 yet, because the new PV is not the new PV. I'm really hoping another PV comes out, but there is some information. I can read it to you guys really fast. I found this translation from the website. Okay, this is that one girl who I was talking about. Amateur Catalyst is that one person I was talking about to post the one theory about YUMOTO's brooch. Their brooches being like YUMOTO. Well, being YUMOTO's color. Okay, so this is one like little picture. It's an intro, and I will read it to you. It is actually translated from Magical Girl and Cerulean, and I will read to you. It's from the official website. It's as intro. And Wild Electric type on Tumblr was like, because I would know what it says, and it says, we got my narrator voice on. A certain place in North Kanto. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Kantou, Binan City. After an unexpected event, Binan high school's defense club transform into battle lovers and fight the monsters which have been specially sent out by the Conquest Club. It has been half a year. It's already been half a year since the battle lovers activities. TV Uchiru's. I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. It's UCHUU. I'm so used to Spanish where U is U because I was like a whole year of Spanish in school. So I always go ooh. Broadcasting programs. Nature was confirmed by the Conquest Club, which is a student council. So they reconciled and fought with the defense club by joining forces to defeat the mastermind, the program director, and peace came to an end. With the battling also didn't stop here, did it? And let's revel in high school life. I never pronounced that right. I'm sorry. I am in a crap school, and I'm with a bunch of rednecks. Soaking in the hot water at the Tamayu like usual. And they said the last sentence was a nightmare. And the TV, it was literally TV's universe. And everyone's now afraid of, what I've been afraid of too, graduation. Whoa, so she don't want that to happen. But who knows, if it goes to, people said since the last one was apparently in October, it's going to be spring now, so that means they're getting close to graduation, I believe. I don't know Japanese schools that well, because I am an American, obviously. But if anyone else knows, let me know, because I don't know what that means. But if you, like, these guys are going to be second years, but that means if the oldest two graduate, that means YUMOTO is going to be in the same class as them. What if that's just a little ploy? Because they probably, I don't know if they stalked YUMOTO or they just get information. They might. I don't know what's going to happen. But if that's going to happen, YUMOTO's going to be in the second year class, which, my poor baby, I don't want him to grow up. I don't want this show to ever happen like that. That is the problem with them making making En and Atashi third years already, because that means they're gonna graduate. And everyone has this big headcanon that they lose their powers after they graduate, but I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I don't know, because in Sailor Moon they wouldn't lose their powers after they graduated school. That would suck. Because if you remember, like, Pluto was already an adult in S, so she still had her transformations. And Uranus and Neptune were both in a college, so I don't think they'll lose their transformations at all, but who knows at this point. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just like going through woes again. But all in all, in conclusion, I feel like these twins are definitely not what they seem at all, because I feel like I said, they can, like, I keep stating, their brooches are red, and the student council, the conquest clubs, were green, and they were after Atsushi the entire time. Think about it, because Atsushi eventually became, like, the main problem in that season. I don't know how to explain it, but then, I mean, look how happy these guys look. Like, Yumo's just like, oh yeah, you know, but then think how his little heart is gonna break whenever the oldest two have to leave, because everyone else has this little headcanon that YUMOTO is basically, I have this really shitty ass headcanon that's their baby, because, like, why, this would be like the perfect little mix. Oh, new theory. I just came up with this. These twins come from the future to get YUMOTO back because they killed Atsushi in the future or some shit. I don't know. I think Sailor Moon are losers. Why did I think of this before? I'm gonna post on Tumblr now because everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's such a genius. I'm not a genius, I'm sorry. But if YUMOTO is definitely from the future, then these guys come about, because remember in Sailor Moon R, Chibi Moon, which was the rabbits, they were like, oh my god, gotta get the rabbit, because they attacked the future city, and that included all the Sailor Senshi to basically not die? Did they die in that? I can't remember. They all fell asleep. I remember that much. I don't really like R, as you can tell. I like the movie though. I like the movie and I loved the Star Wands of R. Like, I love the transformations in R and the movie. I did not like the season at all to begin. I only liked the first part of the season, which dealt with two twins. Maybe the two twins. I don't want them to be a one-time thing though. I kind of want them to be the whole season villain because I'm writing a fan fiction. And at the end, spoiler alert, they're going to see YUMOTO and be like, oh look, there he is, brother. Oh yes, there he is. And they're going to be like, gotta go kill that bitch. Sorry for the cursing. I don't know how to curse that much in my videos. I try to keep these things family friendly. I just got kind of silly. But, like I said, I have a feeling these two, I keep repeating this, but I'm just saying this is my big theory. These two just, like, I feel like they're gonna try to become friends with YUMOTO because YUMOTO is just such a, like, a friendly guy. He'll be like, oh, you're new people, let me show you around. And I feel like he's gonna be pretty oblivious because you remember the last season, he'll be like, they were like, we're Karu at us. And he's like, Karu? And he thought of a frog, okay? And that's just a joke, it's a pun, because I know in Japan, I think a frog noise, the stereotypical frog noise is that. Correct me if I'm not. But, yeah, I could see that with this. I will definitely make more ideas once the new thing comes out. I will definitely keep in mind season 2 stuff because who knows? I just feel like YUMOTO might actually be in a shit ton of danger this time. I dropped something so I was like, oh, where to drop it? YUMOTO might be in actually a shit ton of danger, and I really, like I said, I really just hope they get new transformations. I will definitely cry if these two have to leave because I could not imagine this club with just these three. It doesn't seem, I don't know, it doesn't seem complete. Even if these two were gone, it's just not complete. And even with the student council, if the two oldest leave, it's just going to leave Aquia by himself. But that does not mean he cannot put these two in position with him, which I could maybe see that happening. But I feel like Aquia would definitely try to let their club, if these two were gone and the other two were also gone, he would definitely try to let their club stay as a club with only 3 people maybe. Even though I know Aquia and Ryu get in a lot of little arguments. But I feel like, because Aquia doesn't really like YUMOTO, but I think he can warm up to him. But I know for a fact he does like Ryu, he does like Io. So maybe if Io would just be like, Yaro-kun, yeah, can you please keep our club as 3? Okay. You know, like, silly stuff aside. Basically, this is just me rambling on and on about season 2 ideas, and this really has to be a twin theory. But, as you can tell, this did not. And if you lasted these almost 30 minutes of me rambling, wow, because I repeated myself way too much. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, comment anything down below that maybe I missed, or if you liked this, or if you had more ideas, or if you think any of my theories might be correct, or if you get annoyed at me doing this, let me know, because I probably won't ever do this again, like, card. But, like I said, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day, and if you subscribe, you can become part of the magical family today. And if you subscribe now, you will get a pair of cat ears. Virtual cat ears, because I cannot afford to give that many cat ears out. Bye.